Welcome back to another episode of TVGP's We Roguelike It, the show where we play every roguelike in history. I'm your host, Boston, and joining me as always is Moonpeer.
Hello.
And Monkey Sr.
Yo.
The irony being we were talking about tongue twisters right before we started recording, and then I screwed up the intro.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. All right, let's talk about our brand new game here, week 1 of Below, Cappy Games Below.
I'll start.
Okay. Hand up and everything. I like it. You can go.
Yep. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to go first on this case.
Yes, Mr. Moonpeer.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Welcome to Below.
Yes, that's like my number one note as well.
I put some water and some moss and a crab in a pot, and now I have some sort of drink.
I have soup.
Yep.
And I have a red elixir, and I have like an inventory full of sticks.
Yep.
And what's the point again?
Take those sticks and put flint on them and make them into torches.
Yep, that's pretty much all I've been doing.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm... Okay, let's start first of all. The game looks incredible.
Yes. That's always the thing that drew me in when they first announced it. Like, it famously troubled development cycle. It landed like 3 or 4 years after it was supposed to because they kept having problems getting the game across the finish line for one reason or another. But man, when they announced it and they showed that style and they were playing the music over the trailer, I was like 100%, like, you have sold me 100%. And going through the game and that like genuine 3 or 4 minute long unskippable intro, like just playing it again, I'm just drinking that up like, ooh, this is my business. Like, someone made this game specifically for me.
That intro, man.
So good. It's so good. Like,
it's good, but it's really long.
When one of the clouds pans across and then all of a sudden your ship is there and it just has the slowest zoom in on your ship. Oh, it's so good. Oh, man. And then it just dumps you into a confusing overworld and an even more confusing dungeon system.
Yes.
Yeah.
I died like 3 times. Number 1, I didn't realize there was spike traps.
Yep.
Lesson learned.
Yep.
Real quick.
And they're really hard to see too sometimes.
Yeah.
You're just like running around and I'm dead.
Yeah, it seems like you can't see them unless you have the lamp out and shining. Because if you have the lamp out, it does like the little red outline around traps to let you know that they're traps. But if you don't have the lamp, or you don't have the lamp equipped, it doesn't do a good job of showing you that they're traps.
Yeah, and like the torches don't show them either. Yeah.
So yeah, I died on a spike trap.
Yep. Yeah.
I was killed by a swarm of people because I'm an idiot and my controller died right in the middle of it. So that's fun.
Swarm of little red diamonds.
Whatever they are. Yeah.
No idea.
And the pile of 3 red diamonds too. They got me as well. I did unlock a shortcut, I'm guessing, because I haven't died since. But I unlocked a ladder thing.
Okay.
What's it called? Like a well lift? Like a lift that looks like a...
like a dumbwaiter almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
I unlocked that, which I'm guessing is a shortcut.
I believe so. For anyone listening, I've played this before when it came out because I was super excited about it.
You hated it.
And I bounced off it the hardest I could after I got to like floor 30 or 40 something. I was just like, I don't like this. And I've been really excited to revisit it now that there've been a bunch of patches and I'm playing on survival mode. I haven't tried explore mode, though I understand it's the same game except they take away the heat, hunger, and thirst meters.
Okay,
you just have
so they get rid of that.
Yes,
the
so it's basically the same game, but you don't have to juggle that stuff, which I found wasn't really that hard before.
I literally haven't bumped into it at all. Like, I got a little bit hungry, so I ate a soup and it was fine.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah,
I've died to the cold whatever, just because I forgot I had torches, and I assume torches give you heat.
Right.
I was like, oh well, I'm dead.
What floor are we all on right now?
4, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm on 3.
I discovered the pocket, whatever that is.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
All I know is I got an 100G achievement for discovering a pocket by shining my light on it, and it's like, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll take that 100 gamer score. Thank you very much. Go listen to the mainline show proper to discover all about that wonderful quest going on right now. 5 gamer score in the lead, baby.
What's up? Have you any of you upgraded your bonfires to blue?
I got the blue thing, and I think it has something to do with the pocket, but I don't know because I upgraded the bonfire on the beach. The one that leads to the ladder thing, the dumb way to lift. I upgraded that to blue, and then I went into the pocket and chose a symbol that it gave me no description for. Yep. And then when I chose that symbol, it teleported me to the beach rather than the bonfire which I last used, which was right outside the pocket.
Correct. If I remember correctly, the bonfire on when you die and you start back over on the landing beach. If I remember correctly, you can use the bonfire there to teleport to the last bonfire you've made blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
If I remember, but again, no text in the game, so which is good and bad. I mean, it's part of the fun of it is exploration, but that's part of the frustration.
Yes. They seem to have got that perfect balance where this can be really interesting and really horrible at the same time.
It sort of, this and Outer Wilds kind of live together in my brain, where it's like, we're going to dump you into this game and you need to discover it. Like, and I know I 100% understand why people bounce off of these games, because there's once you land on the starting beach and you gain control, there's nothing.
Tells you nothing.
Yeah, like it doesn't even give you controls. It gives you nothing. So I understand why that is frustrating for some people, where that there's lack of any direction, but man, do I eat that stuff up, where it's like, all right, cool, like no training wheels, no tutorial, let's do this, let's go find some stuff.
You will play a game with 0 tutorials, but you won't play a horror game.
Yes, because I'm a chicken. I know myself. I know who I am.
Okay, Monkey, and anybody listening, Monkey, me and you, stick our heads together here, and everybody listening, the job is, and I'm not saying right this very second, the job is we need to find a roguelike game with 0 tutorials that's also a horror game.
Ooh.
And then force Boston to stick it in the list, and then force the randomizer to choose it.
Sounds like we just next month's game is just a curated title.
Yes.
Yeah.
The scariest roguelike we can find that will make Boston poop.
I would be really curious to see what a horror roguelike would look like.
I don't know why there isn't more in that genre.
Yeah.
Because imagine
really
this
smart.
kind of game, except you're like, the only one I can think of is kind of zombie.
Yeah.
That's widely not played.
Or like GTFO, that's in early access now, where it's sort of kind of procedurally generated, kind of horror, but more like Left 4 Dead than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to find one. Anyway, yes, below.
Anyway, below.
I don't have much else to say, because I'll be honest, this game confused me. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running around and swinging a sword. I'm shining a lantern. I'm wasting my lantern fuel because it's like, oh, there's a big rock. I'm just going to shine my torch.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that moment.
Thankfully, lantern fuel now feels way more plentiful than when the game launched. When the game launched, most times you would kill an enemy, they wouldn't drop fuel. And that was rough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most times when I kill an enemy, their thing drops off the edge.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Just the worst. I feel like for probably this week and maybe next week, it's going to be a little hard to talk about below, other than I'm trying a bunch of stuff and I'm dying and I'm 2 or 3 floors in and things are going okay. But that's
I
stuff.
found a light fragment or a light bit or whatever the hell it's called.
There you go.
I don't know what it did. All I know is that my lantern now has 2 little light white spots on it. So
Great.
I don't know what that does. But okay.
I found some leather armor that does something, I'm sure.
I think I got some cloth armor at some point, but who knows?
Yeah.
I also got like a spiral plate. I don't know where that goes. Find out, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Below is kind of cool and below is kind of interesting. And I think I'm curious to see the further we dive into this, how much of a roguelike it is, because death really does seem to put you back a little bit, but you're opening shortcuts and you're doing stuff almost like a Dark Soulsian sort of title. But I'm curious to see how much there is a roguelike and how much is the Dark Souls elements.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Any final thoughts here for week 1 of Below?
Yeah, let's hope I figure it out.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure something out, I guess, whether we like the game or not.
Well, yes, there is science to be done at the end of all of this.
That's true. The most important thing. In 3 more weeks, we have some science.
It's funny, for those listening, you don't get to see the wondrous joy and the smile that you can see in the eyes of Boston. Anytime you mention ranking something, Boston's eyes just light up.
My brain is just like, yes, that's the good stuff. The rankings. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for listening, and we'll see you all next run. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.